Today we're back looking at more wild TikTok screenshots. TikTok's a very wild and chaotic place. We've done a few videos like this and you guys really seem to enjoy them. When he has roaches in his room and at first it grosses you out, but then you start to overthink what if it's a girl that reincarnated as a roach to spend more time with him. I mean, I'm a big believer in reincarnation. If you were to come back as anything, what would you be? I feel like me personally, I'd be like, I don't know, like a sloth or like a weasel, or like I feel like I'd just be like a rat or like a worm. When I was 10, I found out my brother was lactose intolerant, so I trapped him in a room filled with a humidifier, filled with milk, and watched him scream and cry while he his pants. I'm so sorry, why would you do that to your brother? And what is a humidifier? Isn't that used for like air? Like, why are you putting milk in a thing that's made for like air? Sometimes I like to use my empty liquor bottles as water bottles just to keep my neighbors guessing. Your neighbors are gonna think you're an alcoholic. Am I the only one who kind of has like awkward moments with your neighbors where like you look out of your window, just have a wee look outside, and then they're looking out or you make eye contact with them? It happened about 5 times to me this past week and it's starting to get a bit weird. Nah babe, you're good. It just threw me off a little when you asked me if I was 7'11" or 9'11" brown. I'm sorry, what? A girl said that to you? First of all, that's racist, and second of all, it's terrible. Could you imagine you're dating someone and they're like, yeah, are you 7'11" or 9'11" brown? I'm sorry, what would you even say to reply to that? What if you eat out a pregnant lady and the baby lick you back? I mean, to be fair, I used to think about that. Think of it, if like a woman pushed hard enough and like you were able to see inside them, would you be able to see the wee baby's eyes? I mean, it is a real thing. Think of it, whenever babies are in the womb, they're kicking around. Imagine one day they kicked in the wrong direction, their foot went out the woman's vagina. POV, it's 2030 and your doctor just told you, I don't know bro, that's tough because they use ChatGPT for college. I mean, yeah, that would not surprise me. It's quite weird to think that like people my age in a couple of years times are going to be doctors. Like, imagine me as a doctor, I feel like I'd accidentally giggle. Like, I don't know, imagine someone's like in loads of pain, I feel like I'd accidentally laugh at them. This is why I can never work in a serious job like that, because I'm not a serious person. I feel like if you're ever going to be a nurse, you have to be a serious nurse, you can't be like a goofy one. When I was 9, I wanted the Barbie Dream House playset, so I tried hypnotizing my mum to convince her to buy it by hiding under her bed every night and whispering Barbie Dream House, but she had a psychotic breakdown because she thought she was hearing voices and was sent to an asylum. I mean, yeah, I don't blame your mum for being sent to a bloody asylum. You're telling me you literally snuck under your mum's bed and was whispering Barbie Dream House? Yeah, that does not surprise me. It does not surprise me your mum was sent to an asylum. I love how this is literally just a screenshot. Somebody has got a cow in their bed. I mean, think of it, why can't cows sleep in beds? How do cows even sleep? Do they sleep? Like with horses, how do they sleep? They're not like dogs where they lie down, do they? But look at that cow's literally sat in your bed like it's its own bed. Imagine if you like tucked it in, or imagine if like pits all over your bed. When I was 9, I made a Facebook page and I thought it would be so funny to post people pooping. So I secretly recorded a video of my mum taking a poo and posted it and then tagged my whole family, my mum's therapist and Dr. Phil. I mean, why would you tag Dr. Phil? But to be fair, I used to always make fake accounts on Facebook. Like, I just think it's so funny. About 2 years ago, I made a fake page and basically sent my friend like a friend request and like I like started messaging her granny and everything. Thinking about it now, that wasn't the best thing to do because you know her granny literally is 80 and like I was pretending to be like an old man. When she cheats, so I put pepper spray in all her tampons. I mean, yeah, that's definitely one way for her to be sent to hospital. Oh my god, putting pepper spray in her tampons, now that right there is wild. My great grandma used to ground me, now look who's grounded. Yeah, looks like granny is underground indeed. But I mean, I don't know why we're laughing because we're all could be underground one day. Fun fact, do you want to be put in a coffin or do you want to be cremated? Or can you be turned like into a diamond? Imagine I get turned into like a ring or necklace. True love is only having a single toilet at home and both needing to poop at the same time, so you sit in their lap while they poop and the poop goes through their leg. That right there sounds like something out of a horror film. I'm so sorry, but poo, oh, it makes me feel sick. It actually makes me feel sick thinking about like family members pooing. Imagine like your favorite celebrity or like your parents pooing, but like imagine that in your head and imagine they're trying to push out a poo. Okay, now I'm just gonna make myself feel sick, like I need a sip of water. When he accidentally leaves the main scene, so I accidentally enroll him to the army. I mean, that's one way of making sure he doesn't ever air you again. I personally wouldn't do that, but I'd sign them up to like a fake STD website, so it's like they get messages saying that they've got like all these like STDs. Like imagine that's like next level pure evil. Whoever is writing my show, please spice it up or else next month will be the series finale. That is me. Like for some reason this past week has been so boring. I don't know, it's like with me, what do I even do? I don't really do a lot, but I feel like this week has been like so bad, but it's not been like bad, it's just been slow. That's what it is, slow. Do you ever have like a week where it's like you want to do stuff but then you actually don't do it? I've just been like so tired. It's like I sleep so much but I'm still so tired, like I'm so like lethargic. I mean, that's the way I feel right now. You know, I better spice up my life. For next week will be the series finale. Had a child today order just ranch. I didn't know what to do, so I gave him a bowl of ranch and watched him eat it like soup. I won't lie, I don't know what ranch is. I'm assuming it's like salad cream. I don't understand how anyone could ever eat something like that. Like, that is absolutely disgusting. Yet again, that's typical of the kids. They're like, animals will eat anything. You have the eyes of a tortured Victorian child. I love it. Why'd you love the fact he looks like a tortured Victorian child? But actually looking at him, his eyes do look painful. They kind of look empty. Is that what it is? Like, they look just soulless. Oh my god, he's got the serial killer eyes. We talk about this. I've spoken about it before. But I do believe if you look at someone's eyes, you can tell if they're a serial killer or not. You know how you can sometimes look at someone's eyes and tell if they're sad, happy, bored, whatever? I personally can tell if someone's got like serial killer eyes. And looking at his eyes right there, they look like serial killer eyes to me. No, it's just the way you're an activist online, but a huge racist IRL that just threw me off. I mean, yeah, that is the sad reality. A lot of times whenever someone is super, you know, activisty online, they're not really an activist. That's kind of like girls who are like, oh my god, you know, I'm so anti-racist and pro-LGBT, but then their boyfriend is literally like the most racist and homophobic person ever. It just doesn't make much sense. And yet again, that's just typical of activists. It's like, that's why you never trust an activist. Never trust activists or politicians. The haircut I gave myself last night, why did I kind of like it? Why do you low-key look like George Washington? I mean, I don't know why I'm having to go with them, because that's why my hair's going. Oh my god, my hairline's been receding so much recently. But look at you kind of look quite good. I can't wait until my best friend dies so I can use this sound. Oh my god, so whenever I first seen that TikTok, I died because like it's actually so funny. Basically, it's like a really sad TikTok audio that people use about like their dead friends. But am I the only one who sometimes pretends that like all your family members die or like your friends die and you have to like give like a big speech like a funeral? Like, I'm not joking, I literally fully on like POV that and like start crying. That's probably why I need to get off the internet and into a hospital. How to effectively hush a toddler. I mean, that won't make them hush, that will make them absolutely scream their head off because that's terrifying. Oh my god, look at that. I'm not even looking at it. It's terrifying. That right there is so uncanny valley. Like, it just looks like somebody's out of a horror film. Now, I'm so sorry if you're actually doing that to toddlers. You're pure evil. I would jump into a industrial paper shredder so that there's a chance my body is recycled in toilet paper that you might use. I mean, talk about someone falling free. I want a man to say that about me. Yet again, people who are pretty and attractive have life so easy. Imagine someone saying to you that they want to take the small possibility of getting shredded up so it means it can be wiped in your bum. Now that right there is true love. In my 14 years on this earth, I have never seen a ginger Asian with black hair. Okay, I won't lie, I think I might have had a wee bit of a stroke there. In my 14 years on this earth, I have never seen a ginger Asian with black hair. Ginger Asian, so it means that their hair is ginger with black hair. I mean, to continue on that conversation, I've never seen a pregnant Asian woman. Like, I've never seen a pregnant Chinese woman. That's quite weird, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen a pregnant ginger person. Do ginger people even exist? Are they like robots? Being a procrastinator but also a perfectionist, so you're constantly stressed about the quality of your work you haven't even started. That is me with my videos. Like, I procrastinate so much, I talk about it a lot. You know, I say, oh my god, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z today, and then I just say it and don't do it. It's like I want to do it but I physically can't. Does anyone know how to fix that? Because like for me it's so irritating. It's like I literally sit down, want to film loads of videos, edit them, and then I just don't do it. It's like hours go by and I've wasted the whole day. Homeless people are so lucky. No school, no job, just hang outside with friends, just good vibes. I mean, I'm sure if homelessness was actually like that, a lot more people would be homeless. I don't think people understand how tough it would be to be homeless. They're not like us where they come home to a warm house and nice cooked meals. You know, whenever you're homeless, you're really homeless. I called this the Fortnite battle bucket. I mean, Lord almighty. Oh god, I just realized what that's for. Oh my god, you've got that in your room. That is horrible. Are people actually like that where they will literally sit and not move to go to the toilet? Like, I'm so sorry if I'm in a Fortnite game, which I don't really play Fortnite a lot anymore, but if I was ever in a Fortnite game, you know, I would like pause and like go and like hide in a bush and then go to the toilet. If you're telling me that man is meant to pee down that tube and poo for that chair, no thank you. My mum was a gambling addict when I was younger. We lost our cars, our house, a business with major contracts. Homeless for years, go to rehab. That's a weird way of saying your mum is bad at gambling. Oh god. I mean, I've been gambling a few times. I've done like 2p coin machines. I'm not joking, I was proper addicted to them. It's like I started and I couldn't stop. And I feel like they're kind of made for that. You know, they're kind of made for you to constantly be addicted to them. He loves my heart-shaped sunglasses. He's 26 and I'm 17. Yeah, he also probably loves you because you're a minor. Sweetheart, I've got a feeling you might possibly be getting groomed. Maybe the ghosts of insects you've killed come back to haunt you, and that's why you feel a bug crawling on you sometimes when there's actually not. Okay, yeah, I've actually thought about that because I swear to god my dog's ghost. There's been times whenever I've been in my house and like I just feel my dog brushing up behind me. It's quite weird because it's like I literally feel her. But yeah, do you ever get like a random itchiness and it feels like a bug but there is no bug? I mean, it's like a lot of spiders whenever I was younger and like a lot of bugs. Maybe I'm being haunted by them. POV, your boyfriend cheats on you with your mum, then marries her, which results in you losing the two most most important people in your life, but you're supposed to just move on and stay quiet about it while pretending it doesn't faze you at all. I mean, talk about having bad luck. I swear it's like the second TikTok I've seen where someone has opened up about the fact that their mum stole their boyfriend. I mean, yeah, that's kind of with me. It's like, you know, I just pretend it doesn't hurt me. You know, if I'm going through something, I'll just forget about it, which is not good. You shouldn't do that. Like, I'll just pretend it isn't there. I'll just pretend it didn't happen, like it doesn't faze me. And you know, in my head I'm thinking, oh my god, it'll go away, but then it never does. Rules for my boyfriend when he goes clubbing without me. He has to wear a top talent ever when he's not single. If a girl approaches him, he ignores her. Anything closer than 1 meter apart is cheating. He can have 1 drink max. I mean, are you sure that's your boyfriend, or if you've literally got him under a dictatorship? Apparently he's being proper controlled. He has to wear a top saying that he's not single. Understandable, I can get that. If a girl approaches him, he has to ignore her. Yet again, that's understandable. But it's the fact he's only allowed 1 drink, and if a girl gets within 1 meter of him, it's cheating. I mean, I really hope that's not true, because by the sounds of it, that boy has been tied down. When the wife of the married guy I finish inside calls me to tell me that I'm tearing their family apart. I'm so sorry, but I nearly had a stroke reading that. Are you sure this guy knows what he's doing? Is this made up, or is this guy consenting? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at you and I'm getting a certain vibe. If you was my mum, I would still beg you to bath me. Okay, we're gonna zoom into that profile pic. That looks like a man with a beard. Why is a man commenting that? Like, why? What? Ew! Guns or drag shows? Okay, well, there's probably 100,000 that die from drag shows. Oh my god, can we talk about this? I've got a video coming soon. Basically, this guy in this screenshot goes and interviews the most delusional conservative right-wing nutcases. And like, whenever I tell you some of the stuff they say is shocking, I mean, it's proper shocking. This guy's basically saying over 100,000 people die from drag shows. I mean, drag queens definitely slay, but they don't slay in the way you think they do. I wasn't born in the wrong generation. I wasn't supposed to be born at all. My mum missed her abortion appointment, LMAO. I mean, someone called me a failed abortion whenever I was younger, and in a way, I guess you are one. When y'all broke up 6 months ago, but still sneak in when he's asleep because I miss seeing him sleep. Okay, apparently you turned into Joe from You. Like, I'm so sorry, that guy looks absolutely passed out. Does he know you're there? Yeah, again, this is why I don't want to get in a relationship, because imagine if you fall in love with someone like that. When bi people find out they have to take antibiotics. Okay, I won't lie, that's good. That's my type of comedy. There was another one I heard a while ago. I can't remember what it was. What do you call a deaf gay person? Hearing aid. Is that it? I think it's something like that. Either way, it's pretty crap comedy. POV, you told your mum to sprinkle your ashes and kids and tell them it's fairy dust. Okay, I won't lie. What actually is fairy dust? Because I used to get it whenever I was younger. Whenever I was like 8, I would constantly buy fairy dust. But like, what actually is it? Like, is it actual ashes? I've seen so many videos of people online, you know, like spreading ashes. And I swear in every single video, the ashes somehow gets in a person's throat. When I thought my mom was cheating on me, so I slept with his dad, but actually he was just planning his proposal to me and I ruined it. I mean, yeah, you ruined the proposal, you ruined your relationship, and you also ruined his dad's relationship. Did that go along? What dad would do that? Yet again, we're talking about mums stealing their daughter's boyfriends, but apparently now we need to keep an eye out for the dad stealing their son's girlfriends. I cannot take any guy with a girly birthday seriously. What do you mean you were born on February 6th, May 21st? It's giving me the ick. Okay, I won't lie, does anyone else have weird icks? Apparently that person has an ick with girly birthdays. My only ick is whenever someone wears sandals. I don't know why, but it's the fact that I can see their toes. Like, I feel like it's such a dad thing. I just hate sandals, make me feel physically sick. A Chinese guy's TikToks went viral and people realized he responds to all comments with that emoji because he doesn't speak English. All my family burnt to death in a house fire. And yeah, it looks like the tradition goes on. I wonder what he's thinking, because like, I've been in situations like that. Like, I've been in situations where I comment in the TikTok and it's like a weird comment and they just reply with like emoji like that. Or if you ever like comment in the TikTok and the person likes your comment, but it's like not a comment that's meant to be liked. It's a wee bit weird. I saw someone call him Adolf Twinkler. Yeah, I seen this person TikTok a while ago. I don't actually remember what was going on, but yeah, they started posting loads of stuff like that, you know, where they look like him. And like, I don't know why you would do that. Why would you like try to pose like him? I mean, yeah, he basically does look like a twink, doesn't he? Museums are actually so insane. Like, why are you charging me $30 to see some statue you stole 200 years ago? LMAO, give it back or let me in for free. Oh my god, in Belfast there's a museum and there's like a mummy called Takaburi, an Egyptian mummy. Oh my god, I just realized something. Like, everything from museums literally come from other countries. Like, you stole it. Like, we've literally got an Egyptian mummy in Belfast. Did we just like kidnap her? Oh my god, I just realized something. Like, that's literally opened my mind. The museums literally charge people to view stuff they stole 200 years ago. Oh my god, that's kind of a slave. Oh, I low-key love that, even though it's like not good. Me when I'm 40 showing up to the 3rd funeral of the week because I was the only one who didn't vape in high school. That is gonna be me, because I am never touching a vape. A lot of my friends vape and a lot of them also tell me, you know, it's very, very addictive. And it's like, I can understand why they're addicted to it because it's literally nicotine. Like, it's made for you to get addicted. But it's like, a lot of them seem to think it isn't super harmful. They're like, oh, it's better than cigarettes. cigarettes, but it's like, let's be completely honest, vaping, it's not good. Like, what thing about vaping is good? You've got air, vape air. But yeah, see that right there? That's gonna be me in 20 years. You don't look French, okay? I don't care about him not looking French. I want to know, is that a croissant or is that literally a seashell? Look at that right there. You're telling me that doesn't look like a seashell. And why is it so big? Like, it looks like it's double the size of his head. When I was 12, my friend got a boyfriend and put taken in her bio, and I thought she meant she was taken by a kidnapper, so I called the cops and posted that she was missing. I mean, yeah, whenever I was 12, I used to always have that in my bio. It was so cringy. Like, for some reason, whenever I was 12, I didn't realize I was gay. Basically, I was in a new relationship every week. I'm thinking in my head, who were the people that I dated? A girl called Laura, a girl called Rudy, a girl called Caitlin, a girl called Anna, and then like a load of other catfishes. So it's like I was taken 24/7. Someone called me Biggie Eilish. I mean, yeah, you do kind of look like Biggie Eilish if Biggie Eilish was a person. I don't know what it is. It's just like you look like her, but then you don't. Me explaining to Apple that they should have a send battery to friend feature that would help many people in need. Your friend could send you 20% when you're out of juice. I mean, yeah, I'm with you. It's like, why don't they do that? If you're able to send photos, why can't you send battery? If she ever disappears, I think we all know who's behind it. No, bae, I still think you're cute. It's just the way you said ick when the kid with the wheelchair passed by threw me off. What is up with people and their icks in this video? Apparently a girl has an ick about somebody in a wheelchair and someone else had an ick about like somebody having like a girly birthday. I mean, they're definitely unique icks, but the only ick I have is sandals. Like, I hate them. I won't lie, I don't know what's going on here, but I low-key kind of love it. I also love how someone in the comment section said down bad. I mean, think of it, like that's actually kind of attractive. Where can you get that mask? Because I want one. Squeeze her waist while she's on her period and call her my little ketchup bottle. And that is where we're gonna end this video. Well, anyways guys, that's some wild TikTok screenshots. TikTok is a very wild and chaotic place, so if you want to see me look at more of these wild screenshots, let me know, definitely will. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you're a bigger, subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.